We're back at the field at North Duffield. We've done geophysics here, we've even done some metal detecting, but now we're in the process of excavation. We've stripped off the plough soil, we've created trenches over different parts of the big trapezium-shaped enclosure that we recognised on the geophysics. It's really exciting stuff. Hopefully we've got roundhouses, we've got the ditches that go round the enclosure, and we've got a few other ditches outside the enclosure. And maybe, just maybe, we've got a rectangular feature sitting on top of some of those roundhouses inside the enclosure. So this is our chance to find out as much as we can about this really interesting shaped enclosure. What's it all about? Is it just Iron Age, or have we also got some Romano-British features sitting on top of it? Exciting stuff. Let's go and have a look and see how we're getting on. It does feel like we're getting some of this medieval soil off it now, and we're just starting to see things peeking through. And it would be really nice if some of these charcoaly patches do tell it. It looks like there's a little bit of clay in that as well. And we have found that sometimes a general way of holding a post that might be supporting part of the roof of the roundhouse would be to set it into the ground. But in this sandy conditions, we found that sometimes they're actually propping them up on a clay pad, so they'll bring some clay in and make a bit of a pad.
Right.
So it'd be interesting to see what we get as we come back through there.
Yeah.
We can start to actually put a few section cuts through those and investigate them. So that's why we're doing the plan at the moment. And then once we've done that plan, and we'll probably draw this square at the same time, and then we'll stop for the time being, because most of that is still here there be dragons on the plan really. It's we've got the big blob there, so if we were doing a medieval map we draw a sea serpent or something on it, because we don't really know what's going on. And well, where you are is just starting to make a bit more sense. It's not perfect yet, so I think we might need to go back through and have another trail through it later, but we're starting to see things like that clay blob come through. So that clay blob might be on the inside of I'd like that if it was inside a roundhouse. So that's what we're looking for. Is we're trying to look for some of these curving arcs. I mean, these start to look quite difficult to spot when everyone's been trampling over them, but once you clean them up again. So this is part of the enclosure, and on the geophysics it looks like a really exciting, nice double ditch. And now we've actually exposed the tops of the ditches. They're big and brown, but it's also, the size of it is quite impressive. And luckily behind them there's a third ditch which we didn't see in the geophysics. They might not be all there at the same time, but it's great. 3 ditches round an enclosure, marvellous.
We don't know what was special about this spot that they built on and like that.
Well, not exactly, although from a landscape point of view, the River Derwent's just over there, and actually there's a channel coming up off the River Derwent that today is no more than a little dip.
Right.
But in the past, this little inlet might actually have been more pronounced in years ago, which comes up somewhere in this direction. And so we like to think it might be that means that people are clustering around here. So lots of exciting things in the enclosure behind me. We've set up smaller trenches around and about the site as well, where we're looking for some of the other ditches on that enclosure, and there's other enclosures within the area we're looking at, and we put some trenches over the ditches that go around them. So it's mainly looking for ditches and roundhouses and structures. That's quite a lot. We've got the topsoil off. We're just stripping off some of the medieval topsoil to really reveal all of the Iron Age features we've got. And if you remember, we've also got a rectangular feature in the sitting on top of things in this enclosure. That might be really exciting.